Hello everyone, welcome to another chart breakdown EU. On this chart breakdown, I am going to be starting from the 1 month time frame. Today is Sunday and I'm doing a weekly breakdown analysis. So what I'm going to be doing on this analysis is going to actually be used in order to be trading the entire trading week. So you guys should focus and pay attention to what I'm going to be doing on this analysis starting from now to the end of the video. Okay, okay. Looking at EU, you can clearly see that on the Monday time frame, EU on the left hand side we got this range high, right, and then we got this range low, right. Okay, EU took the range high with this up close bullish candle, right, and then EU closed below that candle with a bearish candle, right. Okay, what happened then? EU now made a pullback, right, towards that candle. So the candle that perched the high of the range, right, is now being used as a key level, right. So the price made a pullback towards that candle that perched the high of the range. Then the price now gave a valid Monday CRT at the monthly key level, right. Okay, I would like for you guys to look at something here. Looking at looking at uh, looking at EU, you can clearly see that there is an SMT because we got this SMT, this particular three candle here. Looking at GU, you can clearly see that this second candle, right, on GU took perched the high of the first candle, which is our candle number one, right, and this second candle here didn't perch the high of the first candle. So that simply means that we have an SMT based on candlesticks. So when we have an SMT, then we don't expect we don't expect any sweep again on the EU on the monthly time frame. So based on that, we should then expect price to sweep this candle number one on the monthly time frame on the euro dollars. Okay, we are going to proceed to the weekly time frame. Okay, on the weekly time frame, looking at the left hand side, we can actually see that EU is also in the range. Why is it in the range? Because EU actually took this range high, right, and EU is coming towards this range low, right. Based on our rules on range trading, when price takes one end of the range, we should expect the market to go to the opposing end of the range, right. Okay, that's actually not the range high I'm talking. So we got this range low and we got this range high, right. So EU took this range low with this bearish down close candle, and then EU closed above that candle and made now a deep retracement towards that candle. We got this other block and we got this fair value gap that caused the reaction that EU was actually using in order to be selling and be pushing lower, right. Okay, what I want you guys to understand here is that right now we are currently on a bullish trend on the weekly time frame because on the left hand side price took the range low, and then based on rules on the range trading, when the market takes one end of the range, our job is to expect the market to go to the opposing end of the range. So our expectation is for price to push higher, right. Okay, we also got this bullish weekly order block, right, because this candle took the previous candle low and we can actually call that our bullish order block on the weekly time frame. Okay, and the move that caused this, the area that caused this bearish push to the downside here was this February gap. So this February gap actually caused the reaction that we saw happening on EU, pushing to the downside. So right now our job is to refine our zones on the daily time frame in order to continue the analysis lower. So on the monthly we are bearish, on the weekly we are bearish until we tap into this key level, right? So on the big picture is that our long-term draw on liquidity is this range high, so we should expect the market to go towards that range high. Okay, on the daily time frame now our job is to actually refine our zones so as to position ourselves with the big players, right? That is smart money, and follow the move they're going to call for us. Okay, we got this daily order block. We got this bearish February gap that causes bearish move to the downside, and we got this market structure shift. Right, so this market structure shift is actually the sign that the market actually changed the trend. So it changed the trend from bearish to bullish. So based on that, we should expect that the market to start going bullish based on this. Okay, really. Another thing is we also got this range, also got this swing low here and this swing high here. So and the sweep you guys can see is that this market sweep this low and also sweep this high and then expanded higher. So we can call that a bullish dealing range, right? Okay, based on that, we can divide our chart into two, and we got our premium and our discount, right? So the market is tapping a bullish key level at the discount of this bullish dealing range, and we too got this we got this internal structure, right? This bearish internal structure in which price is breaking lows and pushing lower, right? Got that bearish internal structure, which is actually a reason for us to consider a bearish trend towards the downside. Okay, looking at what you guys are seeing, we can label here as our BOS, our break of structure. So label here as our BOS, which is our break of structure. And then we also can actually use this candle, this bullish, this bearish candle here as our CRT. So the the opening of the week, our job is to expect this bullish candle to actually act as our CRT, which is already on our daily key level. So we are going to be looking for possible buy opportunities on the upcoming week. This bearish candle was as a result of NFP that was released on Friday. So on Monday we should expect the market to sweep this candle and actually position ourselves on Wednesday, right? On Tuesday, sorry. We should expect Monday to sweep this candle, and Tuesday should actually distribute higher. So and also we can probably be looking for our 4-hour CRTs see for the fact that due to the fact that price is on a daily key level too. So that's the logic behind this weekly breakdown analysis. So you guys should focus and think about analysis starting from the month right up to the 4 hour. So you guys can see that the market currently was on the 4 hour time frame. It was actually on a bearish trend, doing lower lows and lower highs. Once it broke above this swing high here, and it started giving us bullish market structure, and also we got this swing low here, which is our dealing range, and this swing high, which is our bullish premium level. And you can see how the market actually is went into a range, later on broke the range and started pushing lower. So we should expect that the range should end as from this scale level here, because on the longer run we expect the market to continue going bullish due to the fact that you have this market structure shift here. Okay guys, if you have been able to watch the video to this extent, you can consider subscribing and also commenting, and also sharing the video so that the algorithm can notice the channel. If you have any question, don't waste your time. Go to the comment section, or you can go to the description, get that in directly to me. Okay guys, peace out.